Hello treasures, happy Tuesday. I didn't do anything yesterday because, well, this has gone on a long time. I hope I don't run out of books. Today, we're going to look at the oak leaves back there. They're so beautiful. They're just exploding on the trees. Just a day or two, there was nothing but sticks and branches. And now we have leaves everywhere. That means lots of raking for me next year in Papaloo. The book today is nonfiction. It's called Creatures Features. 25 animals explain why they look the way they do. Dear Tapir, why is your nose so crooked? The tapir has a funny nose. At least it looks funny to us. To the tapir, however, its nose is not a joke. Being able to twist its snout from side to side helps this plant eater get to food in hard to reach places. Many creatures have a nose, mouth, eyes, feathers, or some other part that looks odd, silly, or even frightening. But these unusual features are there for a reason. In some ways, they help these animals survive. In Creature Feature, we go right to the source and ask 25 different animals to explain their strange appearance. So, what does that tapir have to say for itself? The tapir says, "My nose isn't always twisted. I bend it when I want to reach some tender leaves or fruit." Dear Egyptian vulture, why no feathers on your face? Look at that bald face. Are you sure you want to know? Really? Okay. I'll tell you. I stick my face into the bodies of dead animals I eat, and feathers would get pretty messy. Yuck. Dear mandrill, why is your nose so colorful? My bright red and blue nose tells other mandrills that I'm a full-grown male monkey, so they better not mess with me. My rear end is pretty colorful too, but I'd rather not talk about that. Dear frilled lizard, what are you wearing around your neck? Well, that's my frill. It's extra skin that I unfurl when I feel threatened. Pretty scary, isn't it? Dear red fan parrot, where did you get that funny hat? I'm not wearing a hat. Those are my feathers. When I'm frightened, I fan them out to make myself look larger and more intimidating. Dear harpy eagle, and why are your feathers sticking out? It's not because I'm scared. I'm one of the largest, fiercest birds in the world. Those feathers help me hear by directing sound to my ears. Dear leaf-nosed bat, seriously, is that your nose? I know, it looks strange. But my nose directs the high-pitched sounds I make, which helps me find my way as I fly. Lots of trucks today, lots of people on our street are fixing their houses up for summer. Dear horned frog, your mouth is ginormous. Why is it so big? Well, I like to eat, but I don't have teeth, so I swallow my prey whole. I gulp down mice, lizards, spiders, insects, just about anything I can fit into my mouth. I didn't know that. No teeth? He wouldn't eat it. There goes the trash man. And he's stopping at our house. Dear hamster, why are your cheeks so fat? Hold on. That's not fat, it's my dinner. I store seeds and nuts in my cheeks. I'll take them back to my burrow and eat them later. Wait a minute. I think Alice must be part hamster. She likes to store her food in her cheeks too. Dear pufferfish, this is Sophie's favorite. You got me worried. Are you going to explode? No, I won't burst. I've inflated my body with water to make it tougher for a big fish to swallow me. What do you think of pufferfish, Soph?
They're so cute.
That's your favorite. Big dear bighorn sheep. Don't those huge horns get in your way? They can be a pain, but I'm a male sheep, and to impress the ladies, I have to fight with other guys. We bang our heads together, and my big horns help me win. Dear Barbarossa, your tusks look dangerous. Do you fight with them? Well, sometimes I battle other males for territory or mates, and it can get pretty tough. I guess boys fight over girls in every part of the animal kingdom. Dear star-nosed mole, what is that weird thing growing on your face? Actually, that's my nose. See, I live underground and I use the tentacles on my snout to feel my way in the dark and find tasty worms and grubs to eat. Dear mole rat, have you ever thought about getting braces? Not really. I dig tunnels through the earth with my teeth. Fortunately, they are outside my lips, so I can burrow without getting dirt in my mouth. Dear bearded seal, don't those whiskers tickle? Not that I've noticed. I use them to feel along the seafloor for crabs, clams, and other good things to eat. Dear axolotl, why do you have feathers growing out of your head? Those aren't feathers, they're gills. They let me breathe underwater. And in case you're wondering, my name is pronounced axolotl. Axolotl. I better say that one again. Axolotl. I had no idea how to pronounce it. Dear spice bush swallowtail caterpillar, why are you staring at me? Ha! Fooled you. Those aren't my eyes, they're spots on my tail. But hungry birds leave me alone because they mistake me for a snake. Dear giant panda, who gave you those black eyes? No one. We pandas all have them. The dark fur around my eyes makes me look bigger and fiercer to a predator. Ah, I hope. Dear red squirrel, does that fur on your ears help you hear better? No, it's there to keep my ears warm. It falls off in the summer and it grows back in the winter. Dear giraffe, why is your tongue purple? Because I live in Africa where the sun is very bright. My tongue, which I use to pluck leaves and grass, is dark purple so that it won't get sunburned. And as you can see, I've got a lot of tongue to protect. Wow, I wish we were all purple and we didn't have to worry about sunscreen all the time. Dear blobfish, what on earth happened to you? Being on dry land instead of in the ocean is my problem. At home, deep in the sea, I look just like another fish, but I'm out of the water and gravity is smushing me. Here's what I usually look like. I never heard of a blobfish before. I've never seen one of those when I snorkel in Hawaii. Dear sun bear, why is your tongue so long? I have to eat ants and termites. With my long tongue, I can reach into their nests and slurp them up. Dear shoebill stork, why do you need such a burly beak? I eat fish, big fish, and they wiggle and they squirm, and my strong beak gives me a good grip on their slippery bodies. Oh, that food chain. Dear thorny devil, why are you so spiny? Think about it. Would you want to bite down on me? Not many animals would. My spines also direct any rainwater that falls on my head right into my mouth. I'm sure that's a desert animal. There's very little rainfall, so they have to be very careful with what they get. And finally, dear rocks hyrax, a question for you. What sharp teeth you have. Are you dangerous? Well, not usually. I'm a vegetarian, but I'll defend myself with my tusks if I have to. And if you ever come to Yaya's house, you can learn a little bit more about those animals. There's a few more details in the very back of the book. You know, as I'm out here, I'm listening to the birds chirp, and we're building a little bit of a bird sanctuary in the backyard. We have a hummingbird feeder, and Sophie saw a hummingbird this morning, and we have a feeder for larger birds. And Auntie Katrina had bought me a little trap that I use for a special kind of bird food that's kind of in a greasy nut mixture, and I put it in that cage and I get colorful songbirds. So as we build our bird sanctuary, we'll take you out there and see what we can see. By the way, I had to call Papa Lou upstairs yesterday. We had a giant hawk up in the tree, golden, kind of mustardy golden color, just sitting there, and he sat long enough for Papa Lou to see him. So I think maybe he was coming for our seeds. Well, love you guys. Have a happy Tuesday. Bye-bye.